Good morning. I hope you all are having a blessed, marvelous day. Welcome to Life with the Taylors. And this is my first. This is my first Get Ready with Me. I hope you enjoy. Cue the music. I hope you all are having a wonderful start to your day. Welcome to my first Get Ready with Me as a stay at home mommy. Uh, I was earlier, I was chit chatting, and then my freaking phone, um, they said I didn't have enough storage. And so I had bought this like storage container thing, USB thing, and it's not working. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's like a user error, like if I'm not, not doing the right thing or whatever, but I don't know. I was kind of disappointed. But you know what? I'm gonna still record because, yeah, I'm gonna still record regardless if I know my recording is not going to be perfect the first time. But I am, by the grace of God, I'm going to get better every day. So, anyway, I was talking about um, in my previous recording how I feel like I've always wanted to be a content creator or a creator in some way. Because I remember when I was little how much I used to love being in front of people, being on stage, being the center of attention. And I wasn't the only child. Like my sister, I had an older sister, and then later on, I had a younger sister, and then I have two older sisters, and then I have a younger sister. But only grew up with one of them. Well, two of them. Shout out to my sisters, Gabby, Misha, and Jordan. My babies. Well, they're not my babies, but you get it, you get it, you get it. Those who get it, get it. Anyway, and so, but yeah, I was just like a sucker for attention. Like, what about me? And my mom, even though I don't remember her saying this, but my mom told me, when I was younger, she was like, Danielle, you're my superstar. And she said, I used to get so excited, like, I'm my mommy's superstar. So this is me starting my superstar journey. I'm just joking. But but I just find it so funny, how it's really turning into like a full circle. Like my best friend had a birthday party, and during her birthday party, she talked about how she wants to get back to her childlike nature, meaning like when we were little, we are we are our raw and truest form of really who God has created us to be. Like even in the Bible, it talks about how children, if we don't go to God like children, we can't enter His kingdom. Oh, hungry. And so I think I want to do this. Don't use glue. I'm just gonna do like a little yeah, I'm gonna do this anyway. But yeah, we go to God as children, and when we do that, um, it's like we take, like, when a kid goes to you and cry, when your child comes to you when they're sad, they're not like they want you to fix their boo boos. Like they're not finna put on this facade or like they have it all together. They literally are gonna come to you as they are, broken and everything. And that's how God wants us to come to Him, broken and everything. But anyway, going back to the story, like she said, she wants to. Oh, my thing died. Lord. Okay. I just my phone is, I guess I'm recording on my phone because I don't have a camera yet, but I think I'm gonna have to invest in one because of the fact that literally I've recorded twice now. This will be my third time recording, and it keeps saying that I don't have enough storage, and it makes me sad because I'm just like, Lord, I'm trying, but I'm not trust God. Anyway, going back to the story. Um, yeah, going back to the story, she was basically saying how she wants to go back to her childlike nature and, rediscover herself and who God really created her to be. Because, as you grow up, as things happen to you, life happens, you really get into like a survival mode. You don't really enjoy life like you used to when you were little. You know, oh man, but yeah, you don't enjoy life. You just kind of struggle through it. And so I've been asking God to help me to go back to that, go back to my creative side. And that's confirmation just right there. That was a word for me. Because I prayed that, I think it was, she had a birthday party in January, like January 1st, around that time. And I'm like, man, God, I want that. Like, I want to feel like, I just, like I said, I felt like a shell of myself, you know? Um, I felt like I wasn't doing the things that I genuinely used to love. And not saying that, oh, I grew out of it, but I still had that in me. Like when I was little, I don't know if it got that much of that part, but when I was little, I used to perform all the time. Perform, sing, all the things. I used to love it. Like there was nothing like performing and being in front of an audience that made me so happy. Um, and then, as I got older, middle school, high school, and kind of got bullied, because I had a really bad overbite. I used to suck my thumb. And so I had a really bad overbite, and so people would make fun of me of that, just say little things. And then, because I remember in high school, I was performing too, but I remember like I had performed, like people would say, my voice was changing as far as like singing wise, and that hurt my feelings because it's like, this is the only voice I've known to have. And when you're little, you have of course you have a higher voice. Like I was like really, I could sing really high. But then as I got older, my voice got deeper. I guess that's a Johnson trait. Well, my sister's voice is a little deep. My older sister, we have different dads. Her voice is deep. But I don't know. Because I know my dad's voice is very deep. And like all the women in my family, it is on both sides. Because on my grandmother's side, they have deep voices. Not like deep, deep, but just, not peak, like the word I'm looking for. High, those type of voices. And maybe two people are Southern too. I think a lot of Southern people have deep voices. Anyway, I felt like, honestly, God took my voice away from me because of the fact that I was very cocky, y'all. When I was growing up, like elementary school wise, like I was like, I can do better. Like I remember my dad was telling me, uh, we'll have a revival, right? And let me make sure this is ready before I even do what else I'm doing. We'll have a revival, and if during the revivals, I would be like trying to. Somebody would sing, or I would sing, and then somebody would go after me, and you would feel the spirit, and so then I would go after them, try and go after them, if I had to sing some more, so everybody can feel the spirit again, and yeah, yeah. So I thought I heard one of my kids knocking. Um, yeah, girl, who did I think I was? And so, like I said, as I got older, um, my voice started changing, and I was feeling like I couldn't sing anymore. So I kind of stopped, performing. And then got into high school, performed, started. Well, I really didn't stop. I continued with choir, like until college. But then as soon as I like got my bachelor's degree, I, you know, I got out of school and I wasn't performing. I wasn't in choir at the church that I was attending. Like it was just like choir for me was like, there's no more of that. And I think that took a lot, as far as like my, excuse me, that took, that changed me, because when you're used to performing and being in front of a crowd and you stop, well, you're going to start doubting yourself, especially when you stop and you doubt yourself. Like I stopped and I doubted myself. Like I stopped because I was like, dang, I used to could do all these, hit all these notes, and now look at me. No, look at me. Look at me. Look at me, Clarice. And so, yeah, I just changed. And so I asked God after my friend said all that, like, Lord, help me to get that back. Not even like the performing thing, but just being in front of a camera. Really, not, I didn't even say being in front of a camera, I said being creative. And then lately, God has been like really helping me with the social media stuff. Like sometimes, like, I'm learning as far as like, not necessarily what to post, but like how to post, how to do a video and all the things. But he's like leading me to different topics. And I mean, he's already given me topics. He's just like helping me to establish them to make them better. So, I just pray that God continues to use me in this way as far as being creative. Because, like, as a stay at home mom, you kind of lose your, not necessarily your identity. I'm not going to say you lose your identity, but you, you get so, not engulfed, what's a good word? You get so involved being a parent that you kind of neglect yourself and like, um, what really makes you happy. Because I love being a mommy and a wife. Like, I definitely feel like that's my calling too. Clock that teeth. Like the young ones be saying. Um, because I definitely love being a mom. And that's another thing too about me. Like, when I was little, and we used to play Barbies, I remember I was the one that was always pregnant, and I had all the kids. I had all the kids. Because I don't know. I don't know why. I really don't know. I guess, I just loved, um, I just loved, the idea of family. And I remember my sister only had like one or two kids. I can't remember how much my cousin had, but I know for sure I had all of them. Like I remember I had twin, twin older girls that were like teenagers. Then I had twin, um, like middle-aged kids, and then and like I said, I was pregnant, so I was pregnant, but then I had a baby, so it was like what, two, four, 6 kids, really. I'm on my way. I'm going to have 4 now. I did not wash the edges of this wig, so let's see. And I think I put this too far. Like I always, when I do my wigs, I really like having my normal forehead space. Like I just feel like when it's here or here, it's too far back. I don't know. And maybe it's just a preference. 'Cause I remember when I had first got my first, well, maybe it was my first time getting my hair done, but like putting a wig on, but it was my first time getting like the glue and all that, I think. And she was like, "Do you want it? Do you want your forehead to be? Do you want to minimize your forehead?" I was like, "No." And she did such a fantastic job. Oh my gosh. I might insert some clips because she did. Oh my God. It was so beautiful. Like, I felt like a beautiful princess because I had locks for the longest. And baby, when I tell you I'm going to get those back, I hate doing my hair. Not saying like I don't like putting on wigs and stuff, but it's just like after you put on a wig, you know, you look a mess afterwards. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I cut my hair. Um, I cut all the locks off, and then I was, you know, I had got me a fade, not a fade, but like a shape, a man's cut. Hated it, and I did the finger waves for a minute, and then my hair grew out, and it's kind of like a mini afro now, and I don't like it. Like I don't know what to do with it, and I think that's the part. I think that's the reason why I had got locks. Cause me and my oldest Chloe, we had locks together. We started together. Um, and I'm like, ooh, I miss that. Like I miss waking up. Like baby, I was cute with my locks. Like they fit me. And now, oof, I'm so annoyed. But it's okay. You know, God's gonna bless me to get locks when it's time. Because it was just so much easier just going, you know, and I felt more confident too. Like, I mean, yeah, with wigs I feel confident, but I think for me, my locks, baby, you can tell me nothing. Like, I felt like you can be anything. I feel like that's off of PBS Kids. Anyway, what else has God been teaching me? Oh, girl, God has been waking me up early in the morning, and I'm just so grateful because you never get these sides down right the way I want them. But yeah, I'm so excited and happy because you know I really want to take being a creator, a content creator seriously. And there's a lot of work to put into it. Like it's not just oh waking up with a content idea, but you have to have a plan. Like you can't just get on here. I mean, yes, you can just. I know there's people on here who just get on here and yeah. But for me, you know, with being a mommy of almost 4 kids and a wife, I have to establish a routine, you know, so that I can record and get content out and not get burnt out. Because y'all, I've been wanting to do YouTube for a minute. I actually started in 2021, I think, and then I got distracted. Actually, 2020, 2019. I don't remember. I gotta look at the right dates, but I ended up getting distracted and never really fell through with it. And then I would make videos here and there. Like I think my first video on this channel was when I was like, okay, I want to do it again. But then I kind of lost the love and I don't know, the trajectory of it. And yeah, here I am back again. I think maybe 3 years later, maybe. Well, I don't know. I don't know how long it's been. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've seen your lovely faces. This is random, but look at these. So for my baby shower, which preferably I'm going to record on here. I can't find my wipes, my face wipes. Hold on. Anyway, yeah, like for my baby shower, I want to have a tea party, or I am going to have a tea party, not want to. I'm going to have a tea party, and I got my kids and my gloves, my girls, because the boys are going to do a girl shower. So I'm going to record what that is later on, and the reason why I feel like God blessed me to come up with that, because I guess I can tell you now, like my husband has done so much for us, like man, I just can't thank God enough for the growth I've seen in my husband, and I want to use this, this time to first celebrate him being a father of four, um, but to also just celebrate him, being a dad, being a good husband, obviously, none of us are going to be perfect, but he definitely tries, and I just love him so much. So yeah, that's the reason why I want to do a girl shower for him. So he's gonna have all his boys over, his uncles, and all that, and they're just gonna have a good time. Perfectly, I'm praying about it because my husband, he is very, I wouldn't say he's introverted, but you know, if I'm outgoing or getting to that point where I'm just walking in my outgoingness like I used to, and he's very like he's chilling, laid back, the yin to my yang. So for future videos, I'm for sure going to like get everything out and prepared before I start. But yeah, no, but the way my video has been acting up, mm-mm. Y'all are like, oh, I just bought. Yes, Lord. Because I didn't have any primer, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, what I've been using was Neosporin. And I mean, I don't know if it's working or not, but I know my makeup will last all day. Like, I did put it on for Easter, just kind of having like a base in my face, and it lasted. Y'all can judge me. I don't care. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Because this is, y'all, I really, really enjoy this. Like, I may not be the best at makeup yet. I'm not saying I want to be the best at makeup, but I really want to be good. Like, y'all, I wanted to be a lot of things. One of them was a makeup artist because of how much I used to love it. Like, I used to love, I still love makeup, but as a stay-at-home mom, where are we going? Unless it's to like honestly, and that's another thing I had was listening to like this lady. She was just talking about like us as stay-at-home moms, like we don't really go nowhere, but not necessarily like we want to go anywhere. Like me and my husband right now have one car, that he goes to work and does his work thing, or when he has basketball, sometimes he have basketball in the mornings and stuff. Because he has a pretty flexible work schedule. Anyway, like I just be staying at home with our two little ones. Well, while our oldest was in school, I'll just be staying at home, And I definitely. I like going places, but it's just like, girl, I'm trying to do better as far as spending too, like, and that's a whole nother thing because like I don't. Well, I really didn't want to get a new camera. Say good morning to the people. I didn't really want to get a new camera or anything because I was like, I don't want to spend any more money. I really want. I'm trying to do the. Well, we trying to do the Dave Ramsey thing, where I think you stopped spending for a year. I haven't finished the book yet, but I'm just trying to do better because I know I had a problem with shopping. I was always shopping, and dang, I lost my train of thought. I don't even remember. New topic. only one. Like, I cannot be the only pregnant lady who goes through this. Like, I could be in mid conversation with somebody and I forget what we're talking about, or I forget what I'm gonna say. Please tell me I'm not the only person who does this. I'm sorry, y'all, that I don't have all my stuff organized. I promise. Once I get into a good routine of this, recording and stuff, I'm gonna do better. But right now, we just gotta go with the flow, okay? Okay. I really, really love this hair. Like, I really, prayerfully, these are the things that I really want to accomplish as a content creator. First and foremost, I want to lead people to Christ, people who are like me or not like me, who are struggling in life and want, you know, want something different, you know, and want Jesus. Because sometimes we can want things different and we go to other things and other people for our substance. But I just want people to discover who God is through me and what God has done in my life, because I feel like I'm just like everybody else. Like, I have had struggles. Like, you can see in my previous videos of relationships I haven't been in, my husband and I don't know if we're recording it today or tomorrow when we're going to post it, but how we got our home and how we struggled, like there has been a lot of tough times, but there have been a lot of good times. Like, even in the midst of those struggling times, God has been right there. And I just want people to really have faith, you know, and find Jesus through these videos. So there's my one caveat. But another one is like, I've been seeing a lot of influencers who are financially stable because of this, and I want to be that. I praying that God will bless us financially so that, my husband can retire early and I never have to go back to work. This will be my full-time job in Jesus' name. Um, yeah, because my husband works really, really hard, but I know, he has desires to work for himself too. I mean, technically he works for himself now, but like having his own company, um, yeah, and just being able to create generational wealth for my family would be a blessing. Y'all, this is really like I'm gonna invest. Let's see, look at me investing in things I don't need. But I really would like um a camera, like yeah, a camera because I want to put my mirror closer to me. Ooh, or get one of those mirrors that kind of like rotates. Ooh, girl, I might DIY it because yeah, that's what I'm start doing. Instead of investing in a new thing, I have a mirror already, like a small handheld mirror. You know what? Let me see. Y'all don't mind. I'm gonna do some rearranging. Yikes! If y'all could see how this thing is all over the place. Oh, there we go. See? I don't need to buy anything. Anyway, but back. Oh Lord, I messed up. It's okay. Back to the whole idea of like content creation and stuff. Like, I just feel like it's another way for me to express myself. Um, because I actually did this one better. Hold on. I'm the only one who like I have to focus. Like sometimes I can't talk when I'm doing certain things because I'll mess up. Anywho, but yeah, I really enjoy. I actually really enjoy like creating content and stuff like that. It's just the fact of having the time to do it, like the editing and stuff. Oh, I got these new palettes. Ooh, thanks to my mom. She gave me, well, my mother-in-law, but my mom. She gave me a $25 Ulta gift card, baby. I bought these things. Like there was palettes that I wanted, but they were freaking sold out, of course, because they were on sale. They were like freaking $14. And I was like, oh, Ulta, step it up, honey. Because Ulta is expensive. Like, look, I am a mother of four. I don't need to be paying $25 for a pallet or $50 or $60. I'm sorry. I can go to Walmart. Like all my pallets that I have, majority of them are from Walmart, unless they were gifted to me. Like there is no shame in my game because baby, we are budgeters around here. We're balling on a budget around here, and that is okay. We are not trying to live like the Joneses. And but today I was like doing a get ready with me because I really, as a stay-at-home mom, we we neglect ourselves sometimes, especially if, like I said, we're not going anywhere. We do not be worried about makeup and all that stuff. But I really enjoy it. Like this is my first time doing makeup in a minute. Well, just for like being at home and stuff. But if I'm going somewhere, I'll be putting on makeup. Not a lot. Like lately, I've been using lashes. Oh, these are the lashes I have on. I have to fix this side because some of them fell off. But I got these off of Amazon. And I got this wig off of Amazon. And I have another wig that I want to put on too that I got from Amazon. Yes. I have a couple wigs I've gotten from Amazon and different wig companies that I've used or kind of heard about that I've got wigs from too. There was one wig, oh my gosh, it was a bob wig, and that's the one that the girl put on me. I don't know if I talked about that on this video, but there was a wig that she put on me that I was like, oh my gosh, I look so beautiful, and I'm so like in love with that wig. But your girl was, I think I had that wig for maybe 2 years. And I kept like I it was a long bob at first, and then I cut it to a really short one and layered it. Oh my gosh, it was so pretty. And then I took it off one day trying to clean the lace, and I forgot how fragile lace is. My dumb self ripped the wig. So sad. Oh, I made me and my husband coffee this morning, and that was good. So good. Anyway, I might not finish this look. Like I'm gonna finish. I don't know what to freaking do. Like I was saying, I might not finish this look because I feel like my phone, I'm trying to save up on the storage I have. Dying. I'm not dying. It keeps saying I don't have enough storage. I'm just like, I don't know what else to delete. Like I use everything. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna use this palette today because it's very like peachy tones. Like I'm literally just gonna use this palette. So I'm not gonna do too much because I wanna do like a, oh wait, these colors are cute too. Yeah, okay, nope, we're gonna use this palette. I didn't do my lashes though. Oof, I hate. I'm such a weirdo. Like I be wanting to keep the boxes because I'm like, oh, it's so pretty, but girl, throw it away. It's okay. Look at it, girls. So nice. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Okay. So for my beginners, again, I'm not a makeup guru. I just really enjoy makeup. What I like to do I don't know how clean this brush is. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but I want to go with like a medium shade. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. It's called Trust Fund Issues. Okay, girl. And I like to put it up here like I'm really doing the bare minimum today because I just want something nice and soft. Nice little soft glam for your glam. Nice and soft. And this is kind of like my not get, this is my get rid of me video, but this is my go-to makeup look because it's easy. I ain't gotta spend to take too much of my time. I mean, yes, I'm taking a lot of time now because I'm recording the video, but if I wasn't recording, I could probably do this maybe in 30 minutes. Y'all, like it takes me forever to get ready. So 30 minutes is the least amount of time. I think I watched this lady, I think she did her makeup in like 10 minutes. And I've done that before, but it was just, I didn't do like any like blending or whatever. I just did like one eyeshadow, kind of like a shadow shadow, like a shimmer shade, and that was really cute. But right now, I just want like a little soft. This is a really pretty color. I really want like a soft glam, a soft little neutral look. But anywho, please leave in the comments below like what has God taught you this year, or what do you ask for this year for God to teach you? Because I know sometimes we always ask God, for things. But I've been leaning into more. Yes, I've been asking God for stuff, but I've been leaning into more of God. Um, I want God's wisdom because sometimes we could want things that really aren't good for us. Like there's this car, oh my God, that I want, and I'm praying that God will bless me with. But well, it's not a car. It's a something keeps getting in my eye. It's a SUV, and I really love it. But I told God like, yes, God, I want this, but if it's not for me to have, like, because God can see beyond what we can see. Like we might say, well, this is so nice and all the things, but then it might be freaking like I'm praying that I can pay for it outright instead of having to pay notes on it. But and this is all by faith. Like I don't know if I have the funds for it, but I'm just believing that God is going to bless us with this vehicle. But if He doesn't, I know that He's going to bless us with something better. Oh, I forgot to say what color I'm using. So I'm using the darkest shade, and it's aristocratic aura. Why can't I talk? I'm so special. And oh, my head hurts. I gotta take this band off. I'm gonna take it off when I'm done doing my makeup. I probably should take it off now so I can do my edges because y'all, I am not like I don't know what if these baby hairs. I don't know what I did to the baby hairs, but I tried to do it. I think I'm not gonna put another lash on there. Like, I feel like it's pretty good. Oh my God. But y'all see, like these baby hairs be looking raggedy. That's another thing. Like I don't know how to stay on focus. Stay focused in doing one thing. So I do multiple things. Usually I use oh man, I think anyway, we going just going about our day. But normally I'll use mousse to kind of like get these in order. But I'm just trying to put them in place right now. Put them in place. Like you see this? You see these? I don't know what I freaking did. Like I don't know if I don't know what I did to these dang baby hairs. Like I was trying to make them to where it's not like I didn't want a lot of baby hairs. Like I didn't want it to look all unnatural. But then now that I did that, it's like sparsy and that looks weird to me. Uh, but yeah, whatever. We're gonna do the best we can with what we got. Because I wanted to go ahead and do the baby hairs now before I put on my foundation. Because I feel like it would be better. Anyway, yeah, y'all tell me what y'all do with y'all's. And with me not washing the wig or washing the baby hair before I did this, they're gonna look crazy. But I'm gonna finesse it. I'm going to finesse. See, I like to put this some pieces up into the braid so it won't look as the word not robotic. Oh y'all, my mom has the best baby hairs. My mom and my little sister, they have the absolute best baby hairs. And obviously it's natural. I'm just like, oh God. Why? Why? Telling that it's human nature. Why? Why? Is anybody else obsessed with Michael Jackson? My husband is. I mean, we all are. Like it's so funny. Like my dad loves Michael Jackson too. And so when my husband told I mean, okay, y'all, we might do a story time. Sorry, not necessarily how we met because we've been knowing each other all our lives, but like how we got together because because of the simple fact that our parents, our dads have been knowing each other all, not necessarily all their lives, but I don't know if it's been all their lives, but the majority of their lives, and they were like really cool home dogs. I don't know if boys call friends best friends or not, but they were real cool. And so when we got together, my dad was like, "What?" And his dad was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah." But I said that to say, like, my dad and my husband, they love Michael Jackson. It was just so funny because they really do have a lot in common. And obviously, my dad, has been around my husband all my husband's life too. So, but just the idea of like them both liking Michael Jackson is so funny. Then they both freaking obsessed with basketball. And that's kind of like what I asked for. Like, I wanted my husband to, because I love my daddy, okay? I love my daddy. I love my daddy. And I wanted my husband to have qualities of my dad. And he really does. He really, really does. Like, he's really such a good father, a great husband. You gotta give your people their flowers. You can't wait until it's too late to give them their flowers. Like, obviously, it hasn't been the easiest. You know, being married is hard. I'm gonna say it's hard, but okay. Because every time I say this, people are always like, I don't know. Marriage is not hard, but you gotta take in account, you're taking two imperfect people who was raised by different people who grew up in two different environments and bringing them together to make a new environment. So you have to learn that person. So really, it's growing pains, and some days it's going to be easier than others. But as long as you have conversations and deal with the hard things, it's going to be beautiful. And I don't know. I mean, we've been married or together for 4 years now. Um, Married for three, I think. Yeah, because Tiana's gonna be 3. We got married when I was pregnant, and so it's a blessing because now I can remember um how many years we've been together. Because hey, you be forgetting, especially when you're having fun. I remember when I was in a relationship, it felt like when I was in an unhealthy one, it felt like I was in it forever, and it was only like 8 months. And I was like, oh my gosh, and And I pray he's doing well. In all relationships I've ever had, I pray they still are doing well and are successful and thriving. Like every relationship was a lesson learned, like it helped me to be able to appreciate my husband now. So I thank you. Ooh, I was gonna do this new trend called underpainting, and it's like you bronze and highlight up under and then put your foundation on and stuff. But I forgot to do that. Anyway, I'm just so happy to be here with you guys today, to be honest. Really, because I really, hopefully, this is good quality. I don't know, but um, hopefully, I gotta get better. Like, I have a lamp, a lighting lamp, because right now it looks, my makeup to me looks really good, but I don't know what y'all see. But I hope it looks nice. If not, I have more editing to do, or learning how to do to lighten up my videos to make it look more like it looks in person. And that's like anything, like when you do your makeup, um, like when you do your makeup in a certain lighting and then you go out and it's like, oh man, this does not look like what I thought it was gonna look like. Excuse me. But hopefully y'all get the gist of what I'm trying to do here. So I'm going to leave this out because I want to use this color, Charmed Life. It's really like it's cute. I want to use it. But I'm gonna do my bronzer and highlighting. But how do y'all bronze? What do you use? Whoops. I like to use this palette that I don't know I got from a hair store. It's called Ruby Kisses 3D Contour, and I had a whole bunch of different colors in it. But yeah, they're all gone. And for my highlighting, I like to mix two colors because sometimes I want a really bright eye, and then sometimes I want, well, I don't want too bright of an eye. Like I like right here to be really bright, and then the rest kind of like fades out into this color. But I kind of did it too bright on this side. But anyway, so, and then like you see, as you can, I don't know if you can see already, but I have this highlight. This is already bright anyway. I do like a little of that, and then a little up here, not too much. So I like to blend it. I saw a lady, she was just like, when you're blending, don't just spread it, like pat it into your skin. And I was just like, girl, where have you been all my life? What have I been doing? I think I have been not doing that. I know I've been doing that because when she said it, I was like, oh, that was a game changer for me. And I've been like enjoying makeup for years now. You can enjoy makeup and not have a really good technique down. And that's what I kind of have been doing. I haven't really had a good technique. Like when I was, I don't know if I said this in the video or not, because all the freaking recordings I've done, but I was talking about how like I wanted to be a makeup artist, and um, with that, I was going to go to school and all the things, and so they needed me to do like a portfolio, and I have some makeup, some videos and pictures of when I. Yeah, here I am all beautified because I told y'all my storage sucks. But I'm going to keep praying. I know God is going to make a way. It's okay. Y'all, I got this outfit from Sheen, baby. I freaking love me a good Sheen outfit. Just look at it. Then I was trying to decide what earrings I wanted to do. And at first, okay, so my siblings, Misha and Jordan, they just love having rings on all their fingers. And I was like, oh, I'm going to try that. But I was like, girl, you're not going to go nowhere. So stop. So I did. But look at this outfit. It's so cute. And you know, I have to match my cup, period. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for bearing with me. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe.